Hello, Thomas, and welcome to the Grid VIP interviews. And thank you so much for that opportunity. Today, I want to talk about you and all the good things you are currently doing. So, everyone are looking about your success because of your important works during years as the release on Ministry of Sound, Sing to Me on Axton, and your exhibition on main stage of Tomorrowland in 2011. You've been supported by great artists as Swedish House Mafia that played your production during live set. Not to forget your label Fanfare Records. How old were you when you started to produce music?
I was 7 years old when I started playing keyboards, and I remember I was 15 years old when I got my first real synthesizer, and at the same time, I started trying to DJ a little bit at my friend's house's party, and I got into the production a little bit more. So I think I was like 15, 16.
Right, very young. About all your success, what is the one you care about most?
Yeah, I mean, you actually mentioned it already. One of the biggest successes for me was to play on the main stage of Tomorrowland, of course, and then to play EDC Las Vegas at the main stage, and the same with Ultra. So all the big festivals, and the same with Coachella. But also that I got so much support from the big artists, as you said. Like my career was like driven a lot because guys like Axwell supported me a lot, and yeah, I mean the biggest success was just maybe to have my own show in New York City at Governor's Island. I did that show 4 times, 4 years in a row, and for me, personally, that was the biggest achievement ever.
Perfect. And so, what's the one you feel most represented by?
I mean, I can identify myself by tracks like, let's say, "Sing to Me" or the remix I did for Adele. Set Fire to Rain, or my latest stuff when I actually did my label. This was a long dream I had, and I finally could do it because I found the right team to do it. And releasing on my own label, this is like something I can really identify myself with a lot.
We live in a particular period about live exhibitions. And so, what was the performance you were most excited about and have a good memory of?
You mean on stage as a live performance?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that was, as I said, Governor's Island, and maybe playing Roseland Ballroom in New York City. And then when I went on the main stage at EDC Las Vegas, I was so nervous because there were so many people in front of me, and I was opening up the night. So and it already was very, very busy. And I remember I was really nervous, but at the end it all went well. So that's one of my strongest memories I have, from the shows.
What does music mean to you?
For me, music is kind of my life. I mean, I grew up with a passion for music. As I said, I started playing my keyboards when I was 7 years old, and since then, I cannot imagine my life without making music. So this is just like my real passion to listen to music and to make music myself, because I think you can express a lot of feelings and emotions through the music. And for example, you can listen to a very sad song when you are in a sad mood, but you can also listen to very uplifting stuff. Or I can see that when I'm in a club, when I play my shows in clubs and I see the people having fun and dancing, I always get in the mood myself. So music is one of the things in the world which I cannot live without.
Maybe you can define it as a little part of your soul.
Absolutely. It's part of me, yeah.
Okay. So we all know about your close working relationship with Flaremore. How did this fantastic synergy between you two come out?
Yeah, Johnny, I mean, Flaremore, he's a cool guy. And I remember we met in Thailand, if I remember right, it was at a show, and he came by at a show, and we were in touch before, like on Instagram, and yeah, we could hang out together, and we had a very cool vibe together, and I respect what he's doing. So we were talking about making music together, maybe on at some point, and then it actually happened quite fast. So we made this record together, and then we're working on the next one now. And yeah, we talk like every 1 or every 2 weeks now. And he's a cool guy, and I think he is on the way to having a big career. So he's very talented,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's just like we get along very nicely. And as I said, I respect him very much.
Perfect. Let's focus now on the important point of the interview. In addition to all your talents related to music production and what revolves around it, you are a co founder of a format that will be released on social media as Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and your website. So we can define it as a reality show about music industry. And so let's talk about Tena season because first of all we are excited to know where this idea comes from.
Yeah, Tennis Season is the project I'm working on right now with like almost 100% of my energy, and it's something brand new. It's a project I created together with one of my friends. We came up with the idea in the second half of 2020. It was, of course, Corona was going on, and I was thinking of something I could do to share my experience with people, to share my knowledge with other producers and help people. But I wanted it to make free for the people. So how could we do that? You know, because people don't have much money right now, and but I feel that people really are being helped with coaching, with if I teach them stuff, because I made the experience myself. If someone coaches me directly, it's really good and it helps a lot. And I did that before with masterclasses and online tutorials. So we were looking for a new way how to coach people for free, and we came up with the idea of, okay, let's make a boot camp, like 10 weeks boot camp. We coach people, I do the coaching, I have a team, but we don't charge them. We make it for free. But where do we get the money from? And this is the other idea we came up with. We collected from the industry. We let the industry help us, and the industry gets a little bit of, let's say, advertisement then, and the producers, the talented producers, they get free coaching and free knowledge. So it's kind of a win-win. And we came up with the idea of making a TV show out of it. So we said, okay, let's coach people for 10 weeks, but let's film it. And then out of this footage, let's not make just another masterclass, but let's rather do an entertaining show. So that means we created a show which consists of seasons and episodes, like a normal, TV docu-series, a reality show. And we are casting 10 producers from all over the world. They have to apply, and I will look for one project of them which I can work on with them together for 10 weeks. And every week, each producer is in an online session with me, a direct one-to-one coaching session, and I will help him to work on his project. And in addition, we have a team helping me, like producers and mastering engineers, and we have a film guy or 2 film guys, we have editors, and all these people work for free right now. And we try to create something very new in these hard times. And it's looking really cool. We are in the middle of our application process. It started a week ago, and we already have loads and loads of applications. So thanks to all the people out there already. And yeah, I mean, the thing is, if you are a young producer and maybe you have a piece of music which you think, I don't know how to finish it, or maybe I could use some help, or maybe someone can help me to get this idea to a finalized product, then you should come to Tennis Season and we can help you. So this is my idea, and I just thought about something which is fun for the people. It's not only for producers, even people who don't know about music production can watch the show, because the episodes are only 25 minutes long. And we have one episode every week on YouTube, on Instagram, and everywhere. And you can just look over the shoulder of the people. You see what's going on behind the scenes. Do they succeed? What's the problems? What's the ups and downs in the process and the story of the producers? So we're telling a story, and this is all what Tennis Season is actually about.
And what's your relationship with team members?
Some of them are my friends. Some of them are producer colleagues. For example, there's one guy. He is helping with the coaching and with the team feedback. So we give team feedback from all kinds of aspects to the producers every week. I have been working with him for 15 years now. And then we found some people here in Berlin, because we're this show is created in Berlin. They are like students from high schools, from music high schools, from video editing high schools, from actor schools, and they just thought that the whole project is super interesting, and they're highly motivated to be a part of it, and they help us. And for the first season, everything's for free. I mean, the people work for free, so we try to establish something new, and I'm super happy that I found so many great and motivated people to help me with that project. And yeah, it's really cool. We're having fun here.
I think it's so. And I want to introduce another argument. I want to talk about the season of music that is started in 2021. Can you tell us about some Planet guests?
Yeah, I mean, we are having the first season starts end of February this year, and we have guests from record labels. For example, Protocol Records will send one of their A&Rs, and we will have a live meeting with him, and he can answer the questions of the people. And then we have Revealed Records on board, and we have producers on of software on board, like very famous music production software like Isotope and FX and Vengeance, and producers really know about these brands, and they give us their software for free, and we can ask them questions about what's going on when you create actually music production software. And we are still talking to some special guests, which I cannot reveal right now, like, you know, like artists and well-known names, but this is going to be a secret. We will reveal that throughout the show.
Okay. So thank you, Thomas, for this enjoyable interview. All of us of the Grid and all our community will be tuned to follow you all the season, and so we will not miss one for sure.
That's amazing.
Before we go with break, we would be pleased if you would give an opinion on the Grid.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen too much yet. I have looked on Instagram and I read through the information letter you sent me. First of all, you guys are very nice and very cool. Thanks for contacting me and helping me to promote the show a little bit. And yeah, it looks you're having a great concept, and I think it's very something which is needed during these hard times when people cannot travel, and it's all about making things happen online. So I think you're working on a great project, and I wish you all the best for the future and a lot of success.
Okay, thank you again, and we all want to wish you the best luck about Tena season and all your future projects. So
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Bye bye. Ciao.